Hello Facebook people, I'm Konstantinos and today we're going to discuss about the new ASC style that we have in our accounts. Some of you might not, but some of you are already having it, and if we're going to start using the crazy method again heavily. So there were comments like this that they were saying that okay, crazy method, maybe it's the opportunity again to use crazy method because now we have multiple ad sets. I'm going to show you into my PC the differences about the new ASC campaigns, which are now named, instead of advanced shopping campaigns, they're called advanced sales campaigns. I'm going to show you in my PC how they look and what we can do there and the different tests that I'm running right now. But with comments like this that they were saying that,
hey, maybe crazy method again and stuff.
I have tried the crazy method the previous spring that they tried to do the same thing. It wasn't working. This time I have tried again and it is working. So this is what we're going to see today. Before we go into my PC, a little bit of context from several people that I have asked Meta reps. They are going to roll these changes gradually and everyone is going to have eventually this kind of setup. It's not something that they're testing and maybe they're going to take back. It's official, it's going to happen to all their accounts. It's a matter of when, but they always roll the changes bit by bit across their accounts. Thank you very much Meta for doing this while I was creating the videos for my course. That means that I will have to do some of the videos and stuff, but anyway, I don't think that it's really bad because so far it's working and I haven't seen any issues, but we will see how it's going to end up being. On the other hand, I'm starting the tests already of testing it with ABO, with CBO, with crazy method, and I will let you know more and more as I test what are the results. Let's go into my PC because, as you said, I will have to do all the hard work. So I'm doing the hard work so that you will know what to do. Let's go into my PC. Let me show you what I have done. Maybe later we will have more videos. This is the start. Bear with me. I'm also testing, but I'm also going to do it like Meta. I'm going to test gradually. Is it working here? Okay, let's do it now to 2 accounts. Is it working there? Let's do it now there and there. And this is how I also test, by doing it gradually and not to all of my other accounts. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my new mentorship programs, and I would love if you go to the website. You're going to find the link in the description, or you can find it in the menu of my website, and over there you're going to be able to see the different mentorship programs that I have. You can find the one that's going to fit better your needs, and I will hope to see you there. So as I said, most of you're not going to be able to see it. I'm having access to more than 50 now accounts, and I have it in only 2, so it's a change that is being rolled out across the accounts slowly. You are going to be able to see this message over here that says new way to edit sales campaigns, blah blah, and all of that. You're going to see this option when you're going to create one campaign, and it's not going to prompt the option of picking the ASC campaign or the manual sales campaign. So basically now on the sales campaign, you're going to have one option. As I said, it's going to be a change that's going to be rolled over across all of our accounts eventually. This is what Meta does, and they do it, you know, slowly. This is what I also do. This is how I test. First, I test into my good ad accounts, into very good ad accounts. So I'm not going to be an asshole and tell you that this thing is working 100% because I'm always honest with you. But I'm testing it in a good ad account. Why? Because if it's not working in a good ad account, I'm not going to test it on the bad ad accounts. It's very simple. So if it's working on a good ad account, I'm going to start spreading more and more and more and testing it into more ad accounts, as I said. So let's go and let's see what I have done, and let's see these new settings also. So as you can see, it's a new account. It's another account that I'm scaling right now. When you create, so you're going to have this, okay? It's going to create immediately. You're not going to have any option. You will see this one on the right side, and it means that everything is going to be turned on, except for this one, we don't want it. It's like now we don't have the option of doing ASC or manual. We have the option of doing only advanced sales campaign, as they call it. And this is a CBO. It has also the option for ABO. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Basically, this is like a normal campaign, but there are several things that I would like to show you. This is the CBO setting. I will show you in a little bit how to go into the ABO setting. Nothing else here, nothing important. Again, the same thing, all the settings over here that you have to add are the same, except from this one. The placements, again, it's automatic placements over here, okay? And we have the suggested audience. In order for you to go to the original audience, which is not the original audience, like the original audience, but we will talk about it. It's you switch setup. Of course, they encourage you not to do it and all of that. Still, we have the option over here, Advantage Plus on, as you can see, but we need to define something. So, my opinion about this, okay? And I want to be very honest of what I believe it's happening here. We do have over here, this is the Advantage Plus audience, okay? There's no doubt that. It's the same style. It has the limits, the location, minimum age that can go up to 25 years old. Okay, you cannot go more than that, and you have all language and all of that. So this one, even if you put suggestions over here for age, gender, and some targeting, custom audiences, lookalikes, whatever, it's going to start with those and then expand to whatever it's here. This is what is going to actually respect. Okay, now if you do this one, which is looking like the original audience option that we used to have, let's switch it up, you are seeing that what we're having is this, and it shows detailed targeting. It shows that we can use also different custom audiences here, lookalikes and all of that. I can tell you with certainty that these are interests that are very close to my audience. So it's taking this relevance from somewhere, which doesn't say from where, okay? But for sure over here it's taking some interest that I would be using to target this audience. This is happening to the original one. Let me see what is happening if I switch to this one and try to add suggestions. It's doing the same thing, so it wouldn't let me. Okay, so it's trying to find relevance on its own. I'm trying to understand what is going to happen on new ad accounts, but this is something that we will just have to see, or maybe now it's bugging and I'm completely wrong, but for sure it's having some here that they represent the audience that I'm targeting if I want to use interests. So in this option over here, my opinion is that what it's going to do, if you are going to, because Advanced Plus is on, what is going to happen is that it's going to respect the age, gender and location only. Okay, so it might expand it to the full potential reach. So if you're having broad over here and the potential reach is 169, and then you come here and you put only women, then we also reach people beyond your gender setting, and you can remove that. This is a new setting also that they don't have in other places. Okay, so you can put that so that you can actually put only up to women. Okay, and when you put the gender, the age, okay, they have also the same option. This is also a new setting that I'm seeing over here, that means that you're going to respect it like this. So this is the new setting that we have, that you can put your own settings here that is going to respect, and it's not going to expand it to a better, to a bigger audience, which is the age and all of that. Of course, it's going to for sure, if we do only one state, is it going to expand it to the whole United States? Let's say, for example, that we do Nevada, United States. Is it going to expand? Yeah. Is your adds to people interested in your selected cities and regions in those countries. So yeah, so in this country it's going to reach to more people, so it's going to expand also here if you want to expand to more United States, if you uncheck this button. Okay, perfect, good to know all of that. And then we have all of these. Let's see if we're having something on the lookalikes. And then guys, I know that you're here for the crazy method. We will go to the crazy method. Okay, so the lookalikes, we have nothing. So I guess this one is just here and it's just going to expand it to more people. Yeah, because now it's actually really small. Because we have Nevada. Let me remove that. Let me put United States. Okay, so the potential reach now is 7.7 million, which is because of that. So I'm guessing that if we check the marks over here, it could expand it to more. It could expand it also to men and to all genders, 8.1 million. And this is a suggestion, as it says, in the custom audience, and it's going to expand it then to the full potential reach, I'm guessing, okay? But if you remove those, it's not going to expand it those, it's just going to expand it to, if you remove that, then, so, sorry, if you remove this, and if you remove this, then and you remove the lookalike, it's just going to expand it to the broad, which is going to be 60 million. So it's going to start from the 8 million, but it's going to expand it to this 60 million. If you check the buttons, it's going to expand it to the full potential reach. I hope that all of this makes sense, because this is something that you need to know in order for you to know where you can expand and where you don't want to actually expand. Now, this one, we're going to keep it like this. We have done videos about the automatic placements and what's happening there and why we use automatic placements. There is no point of discussing it. Let's go a little bit to discuss on how you can do, instead of doing the campaign budget optimization to the campaign level, how you can do ad set budget. The thing that you can do, which is pretty fast and it can work pretty well for you, it's just duplicate one ad set immediately.
15 minutes later.
And as soon as you have a second ad set, you can see now that you can use the ad set option over here. Now, enough with the new setup. Let's go now to discuss about the crazy method and all of that and what I have done. So in this campaign, since we can work with multiple ad sets over here, as you can see, what I have done is that I have done a crazy method basically, which is from now on, when we're going to refer to crazy method ASC, is going to be not many. Back in the day, it was having an ASC with one ad set and duplicating the same ad multiple times. And I told you that I don't like this strategy. I do it only when I'm desperate, and most of the time with a catalog. Now we have the option of having multiple ad sets over here in an ASC. What is an ASC, first of all? ASC campaign, I think that from now on, we're going to call the campaigns that we have everything on. The CB optimization, which is the advantage over here, which is this one, basically this over here, which is going to be this. When we have the budget, we're using campaign budget. When we're having the audience as a broad audience for the pixel to know what to do over here, and for placements. This is what we're going to call a crazy method ASC. You can still do a crazy method by just doing stacked lookalikes here on the audience. You can still do a crazy method by using different interests and all of that. But over here you can see that this is going to be a crazy method ASC. If we cannot use interest also in the way that I have seen, unless it's a bug or whatever, and it's just going to tell us what kind of interest we will use as a suggestion, then what is going to happen is that most likely we're going to be running only broad and just hope that we're going to train the algorithm enough so that it can understand how we can run eventually ASC campaigns. And in my opinion, the crazy method with the different hot pockets and all of this, it's going to help a lot. And I think that we're going to start using it a lot if all of this system is going to work. But as I said, it's going to be something that they're going to roll out across all their accounts. So over here, we're seeing that I'm running a crazy method ASC basically, which is having everything on, no interest, nothing, just using the advanced plus audience, advanced plus placements, just broad targeting and just focusing on my creatives. For this specific case, I'm using 6 ad sets over here with a budget of 200. It's working pretty well, as you can see, but don't get fooled because, as we said, this is a good ad account. I was expecting it to work well. If it wasn't going to work well, we were not going to even have a video. I'm going to start testing it now as I see it more, this kind of style of campaigns to different accounts, and start seeing if it's going to work there and if the hot pockets are going to help it. I have a better feeling about the previous feeling that I had on the previous spring about this one, and I think that it's going to work better. I use the same 6 ads across all of the ad sets. All the ad sets, they have the same 6 ads. I'm going to optimize it here only on the ad set level. Based on the results. There's nothing to optimize here. The results are very good anyway. And I'm going to keep running crazy method campaigns because here it worked. So now this is one option that you have. The other option is to run an advanced plus campaign. And this is what I'm going to do from now on if I have a lot of creatives. Let's say that I have 10 or 20 creatives. The other thing that I would like to do here is to run it like this, basically with 2 ad sets. One of them is going to have just $1 spending and the other one is going to have my main budget. Why am I doing this? Because if you remember, I didn't have the option of changing to ABO over here on the campaign budget. I couldn't change it to ABO because I had only 1 ad set. So in order for me to run as an ABO, I need to have 2 ad sets. So in order for me to do my optimization on the ad level, like this one, okay, I'm going to run it like this. Here I'm having 6 ads because I'm testing right now anyway. There are different ads from the previous one because I'm not trying to find if one is better than the other. I'm trying to find now if they're working. Later, I'm going to pass to the phase that I'm going to check which one is better. because there are more factors also like sustainability, how long they can stay and all of that. Now, over here, as you can see, I'm having the one which is $1, you can put 50 cents, whatever. And over here, I'm having the 200, which is again 6 ads, and I'm optimizing this time on the ad level. Now, someone might come and say, are you crazy? What's the difference between running a CBO 1 ad set ASC and running an ABO 1 ad set ASC? Call me crazy.
That is totally inappropriate.
But in the previous spring, what happened is that when I was doing that, I would see that the CBO 1 ad set ASC wasn't working. So now, because I don't believe whatever Meta is going to say, I'm going to test everything, okay? So I'm testing to see, is ABO better than CBO, and so on. So I'm trying to treat it like an ABO over here. The only way that I have found is by just having one ad set here with $1, because it wouldn't let me do it with one single ad set. And that's my update about it. These are the things that I'm testing right now. I think that the crazy method is going to work. I have this feeling, I don't know, but we're going to see on the other ad accounts, and for sure you're going to see more videos in the future. It's not all about the crazy method. I show you also how the new ASC Advantage sales campaigns are, and what you're about to see in your ad account in the close future, and I will see you for the closing of the video. So these are the new changes. If you believe it or not, I have a very good sense about the crazy method that this is going to be another CBO optimization and stuff. I don't know if we will end up optimizing with a much more difficult structure to CBO and ad set level. We're going to see. I haven't seen that yet, and I don't know. But for sure, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start expanding to more ad accounts doing the crazy method ASC, as long as I'm able to do so and start testing it. I'm very positive about this. You can also test it and let me know in the comments, please, if it has worked for you, or maybe the other thing with the ABO worked better for you. Don't forget that you can learn more about my book, my course, my mentorship program, and below you can find all the different people that they have completed my mentorship programs and their testimonials. And until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.